Good morning. Golly, the sunrises and sunsets in this part of the world are really quite something. Early start today, which is good news because I have a lot of exploring to do. Hopefully I'll find the correct way into the abandoned city of Varosha and check out Farmagusta as well. Good night, Din. This way? Teşekkür ederim. Imagine living opposite this. Nice garage. For all the fencing, it's actually unlocked. They don't let you in with a bike. Meanwhile, you can rent a bike over here. As if I'm going to pay to rent a bike when my perfectly good bike is locked up at the entrance. What a rort. It's to make sure you come back out again, isn't it? Because naughty people like me will disappear inside and camp. But if you rented a bike, then if you don't return it, they know you're still in there. This is bleak. Confused as to why Varosha is still standing abandoned 50 years later and has neither been restored nor knocked down, I learned that it's actually quite an important bargaining point in the reunification peace talks in Cyprus. So this is as far as you're allowed to go, though it carries on for another 4 kilometres that way. What a very sad, weird, enormous, devastating indictment of war. They seem to have just cleared this one main street and then the side streets continue to look like this. It's the time capsule quality of some of this signage that I find some of the most creepy. Wow. I think it's impossible to walk around Varosha right now, especially along the beach, and not think about Gaza just 400 kilometers away. Right, I've reached my limit. This is one of the grimmest, creepiest places I've ever visited. Having left Varosha and in Farmagusta, even a Christmassy bakery couldn't pull me out of my funk. An interesting local legend that accompanies this 14th century church. Apparently, if you take dirt from the grounds and then put it in your enemy's house, within a year he will die or leave Cyprus. St Nicholas Cathedral turned Mustafa Pasha Mosque is Cyprus's best example of Gothic architecture. Gothic mosque. You don't see that every day. It lost its twin towers in the siege of Farmagusta, and then the Ottomans added a minaret when they converted it to a mosque. The sign here says that this tree is presumed to have been planted when the cathedral was being built, making it about 700 years old. Teşekkürler. You can even still make out some of the frescoes. I suppose if the choice is between allowing a religious building to fall into disrepair or converting it into a different religion's building, I would rather the building was maintained, but I have no skin in the game, and converting a religious building to a different religion's building is going to present its own set of difficulties, let's say. Reacquainting myself today with the Turkish dish of menemen, which, like shakshuka, is egg and red capsicum, and while I appreciate it does sometimes look like a big bowl of vomit, it is absolutely delicious. Farmagusta's city walls were constructed by the Venetians in the 16th century, hence the occasional stone line you can still see dotted about. Look what I've just spotted. Oh, comfy sleep tonight. Oh, there's two. Score.